While they say you're only as old as you feel, there still seems to be a stigma around women aging. With all the anti-aging products available and cosmetic surgeries happening, it's easy to see that many people have a problem with growing old. So here to talk about her book, The Ways Women Age, Using and Refusing Cosmetic Intervention, is PC Professor Abigail Brooks. Good morning.
Good morning.
I think you really hit the nail on the head here of writing a book and putting it into words. I'm sure you, being a professor, you tackle a lot of topics. What was it about this one that you decided to put on paper?
Well, actually, it traces a little bit back to my own obsession with popular culture and soap operas in particular. And when I was, actually, it goes back to when I was a graduate student watching soap operas that I'd watched since childhood and seeing that women who became mothers and grandmothers, their faces did not change, did not age, and I was sort of fascinated by that. And then at the same time, I noticed that for the first time as American consumers and viewers, we were being marketed to and targeted with direct-to-consumer advertising for things like pharmaceuticals and Botox and Juvederm, et cetera.
Yeah.
And I think it was just noticing kind of the prevalence of cosmetic anti-aging surgeries and technologies, both in terms of women being marketed to, and then kind of noticing friends and family and colleagues getting procedures done. And I wanted to explore more kind of what everyday women had to say about having procedures and then deciding to grow older naturally. So.
Well, because you're right, it goes beyond Hollywood. I mean, I think that's where it starts.
Exactly.
If you do, you realize these actresses,
Yes.
though they look the same 30 years later,
Exactly.
why don't I look the same?
Exactly.
But so many women, your neighbors, your friends,
Yep.
they are getting these procedures.
Yes.
What do you like to divulge in your book without giving too much away, obviously? But what are some of the points that you make?
Well, what I found that was really interesting is that, women who are saying yes to these procedures, a lot of it has to do with, feeling more confident, building up their self-esteem, being really upset about feeling like they don't look like themselves any longer. And so I really respect those perspectives and those choices. And then with the women who are describing themselves as growing older naturally, it's really hard for them because they are being marketed to and targeted, and they feel like the culture is so youth focused that they often feel like people read them as being strange or odd, that they're looking older. But what I really admired about them was that they really just try and think about aging as a natural process and as a process that shouldn't be stigmatized or treated as a symptom. And they also find ways to enjoy being older women and sort of explore themselves, explore their identities in new ways outside of just being concerned with how attractive or how young they look. So I thought that was really interesting as well.
And I know it's always easier said than done, but just being comfortable in your own skin, right?
Exactly.
And maybe for some people, if they want to touch up here and there, or, gosh, especially with women, every cream for everything, an eye cream, a night cream, a face cream.
Exactly. Yep, absolutely. And I think for women who are trying to grow older naturally too, they're trying to work hard to read things like wrinkles and changes in their appearance as kind of reflective of lived experience and wisdom and things like that. But
I call mine smile lines. It just means I smile and laugh a lot.
Exactly.
So
but it is increasingly difficult with so many of these, procedures, which really do help women feel better also. So
it's definitely worth a read. Abigail, thank you so much for coming in, sharing some information.
It very much.
If you want to read The Ways Women Age, it's available in stores and online now.